Hola, hola Internet, bienvenidos. So we've all been hearing about the so-called sharing economy. Well, in travel, that pretty much means Airbnb. That's what we're going to talk about today. So what is it? First and foremost, it might be the greatest concept created in the last couple of years. It's a service, it's a website where you can be a host and you can list a space to rent out. And a space might be an entire home or a room within a home. And you can also be a guest, where you can go into this website and look for a place to stay at. That's the main concept. Let's focus on the guest experience. I'm going to give you a few tips on how to Airbnb it for your next trip. Number 1, choose a city. Let's say I'm going to San Francisco from December 5th through December 9th. You put in your dates, and why not? Let's say I'm going with a friend. 2 guests. You can narrow your search here. I want an entire place. But you could choose a private room within a home, which probably will be cheaper. Let's see what's available for a maximum of $90. And voila, here are a bunch of listings I can choose from. This place looks nice, lots of charm, can't deny it. Ooh, look at this, clean, white. I'm telling you, you can't beat that price. Ooh, funky, I like it. But pictures can be tricky. To narrow down my choices, I spent some time checking out the host profile, just as much as the apartment itself. Yes, they might have a cool picture, but you need to check their stats. Things like response rate. The difference between 100 and say 70% might be the difference between someone who gets back to you right away or someone you never hear back from again. Towards the bottom of the page, you get lots more info. Look at their 5-star ratings for location, communication, cleanliness, and check-in. Check-in is important. You do not want to be left stranded on a corner waiting for some dude to show up with the apartment keys. The bottom line, make sure your host is an A+. Don't settle for less. Plenty to choose from there. Agree? All right, now let's hop on over to TripAdvisor and do a little comparison with hotels in the same price range. Okay, so same date, San Francisco, here we go. So for $90, your choices are your standard motel. Let's look at one of these. Now, what we certainly don't have is choice of neighborhoods. Charm factor, not so much. I guess you know what you're getting into. You see why I like Airbnb so much? Now, one great feature that they have is their neighborhood guides. Let's take a look. If you know nothing about a city, these guides help you figure out which neighborhood you would like to stay at. See? Here you choose the type of place. Let's say artsy. Hayes Valley. Artsy, chic, hip. Let's check it out. And voila, you can see what the neighborhood is all about. Not bad, huh? Just remember that Airbnb is a community. So it really works best if you review the place that you stayed at, if your host reviews you and you review the host. It's all a big happy family. Now, be warned, it's a person you're dealing with, not a hotel. So it is gonna take a little bit more back and forth, emailing, are you gonna be there? Am I gonna be there? Getting the key. It's an acquired taste. For me, screw the wake-up call, say yes to the kitchen, say yes to the fabulous hosts I've met. I highly recommend that you try it out. And to top it off, it is a great way to get to know a city like an insider. So, are you going to Airbnb it next time? Let me know below in the comments. Subscribe to this channel for some fabulous travel tips. See you next Thursday. Ciao!
Psst, hey, don't leave yet. Don't forget to subscribe.